Hello and welcome to Niels Brock's IT introduction video. In this introduction video we'll go over how to set up the printing and how to get your print. We're going to go over how to set up your Microsoft account, how to log in on your webmail and how to set it up. We're going to go over UMS and the app Niels Brock and a lot more. It's really important when you watch this video that you follow along and do it on your laptop as well. If you need some specific help with something, you can see now on the screen the different timestamps. These timestamps indicate when in the video we'll go over this specific topic, and you can skip along if you need help with, like, you can say printing. First we'll go over your password letter. This will be sent to your private email account. If you haven't received your password letter, be sure to contact the student administration. Your password letter will have your username, your password and your email account on it. As you can see up in the top here, you have a username. This is unique to you. This can be a combination of letters or numbers or sometimes both. And you have a password over here. The password is also unique and you can change this later if you need to. Then you have your email account. Your email account is also a Microsoft account. This email account is often used to log in. It is your username followed by @niels.brock.dk. If you want to change your password, have something that's easier for you to remember, you can go into ums.brock.dk and change it there. Or you can send an SMS to the number 35 74 50 70. In this SMS you just write password, then in a few seconds you will receive an SMS with a new password. Down at the bottom here you can see a handful of useful links used to access the different Niels Brock resources. When you want to access the Wi-Fi here on Niels Brock, you can go down here below. You can see here you have 3 different types of Wi-Fi's. There is Niels Brock employees, for employees here on Niels Brock. Then there's guests, these are meant for speakers coming in outside from Niels Brock. And then of course there's one for students. Let's say I'm a student, and I click on this one. I say connect. Here I type in my username as presented from my password letter. And down below I type in my password. Remember, if I've changed my password, that's the one I need to use. Then I click OK and say connect here. The page we'll go over now is called UMS. UMS is your user management system. On this web page you can change your password, you can see information about yourself and change your picture. You can see your timetable, set up for SMS subscription, and you can see your absence, as well as your grades. In order to access the page, go to this page, ums.brock.dk. On the page that shows up here, you type in your email account as presented from your password letter. Down below, you use your password. And again, remember, if you've changed your password, remember to use the one that's present. And then you hit login. When you've logged in on this page, and if it's in Danish, you can click up here in the top if you need to change it to English. When you're on the page here, you can see the first thing here, you can change your password here. You can type in your old password up here, the one you just logged in with, and then your new password down below, and retype it again below that. Remember that a password needs to be at least 12 characters long. It may not contain your first name, your last name or your username. Once you've changed it, you hit change down here. And you have your information here. On your information page you can see your picture, you can see your phone number, your email and a lot more. If you want to change anything here, you click on edit. Let's say you get a new phone number, then you click on edit here. And up here in private phone number you can change your phone number. You can also change your email account if you've gotten a new email. And if you want to upload another picture, you can click here on upload. Find a picture on your laptop and hit open. You can see down below here, there's a small green dot. That means that the picture has been uploaded. Then you click save here. After about an hour, the new picture will be shown on all the platforms. Your timetable over here. This is what classes you need to have and at what time. You can also see what location you need to be at, and you can see how long it runs. Right now there are no timetables for this one because it's a test account, but if there were any, it would look like this. You can see this one here. I can see the teacher's name and email. I can see what classroom I need to be in, and I can see how long it runs. Then you have SMS subscription down here. In order to set up SMS subscription, you need to have a Danish phone number. You can sign up for different things in here, like getting your timetable sent to your phone each morning, as well as timetable changes. Grades you cannot use if you are a DMU student. You can only see them at the DMU or the Montfort University pages. And last, you can see your absence over here. If you've been away from classes or if you've been sick, you can see what classes you've been away from. All these things here on ums.brock.dk can also be done on the app, which we'll go over in a minute. If you want to have your timetable and your information close by, you can use the Niels Brock app. In order to download the app, go to Google Play on your Android device or go to the App Store on your iPhone. Find the app called Niels Brock and download it. Once it's downloaded, open the app. Here, in the username and password, type in your username as presented from your password letter. And down here, you type in the password. And again, remember, if you've changed your password, that is a password you need to use. When you're inside the app, it will start on the news feed. You can open up here on the 3 lines, and you can see the different menus. In order to upload a picture, which you need to do before you start the semester, go to your information down here. In the top here, you can see if there is no picture, click on the small pen in the top. Click on change photo. You can take a photo from your phone, or you can just choose one from your gallery. When it's been uploaded, remember to click in the top here on save. You can also change your phone number, your private number, as well as your email account down here. If you go back, you can also change your password from within the app. You can click here on change password. First type in your current password, then your new password, and repeat the new password. As it is written down below here, remember it must contain 12 letters and not contain your first name, last name or username. You can also see your timetable here. You can see your homework. With that, you have all the functions of ums.brock.dk close by your phone. If you have changed your password to your account and you have difficulty logging into the app, or the app is not working properly, be sure to click down here on log out and then sign in again. That may help. The page we will go over now is called Meet Niels Brock. Meet Niels Brock is one of the pages where you need to upload some of your assignments. Your teacher will go over how to use Meet Niels Brock a lot more. In order to log in, you go to this web page here called meetnielsbrock.dk. From within here, you click on login. Here, you type in your email account as presented from your password letter. As well as your password down below here. Once you're inside Niels Brock, if it is not in English, you can click on the top here. Go to language. Here you can switch it to Danish or to English if you want to. First thing you have here is your dashboard. Here will be shown assignments and different upcoming events for you. You have your news down here. These news are from Niels Brock, so be sure to keep an eye on them. If you scroll all the way down to below, you can see you have one here called IT Help Desk and Guides. This one is really important. In here you can get guides to the different kind of systems we have, like setting up your email account, Office 365, SysTime, Print, and a lot more. You also have access to the library and the CBC DMU. This is important for you if you are a student using the DMU dashboard. This is all we're going to go over for Meet Niels Brock for now. Your teacher will go over this a lot more. When you want to access your Microsoft account, this is your email account from the password letter. You also have access to all the Microsoft programs like Word and PowerPoint and Excel. If you need to download one of these programs, you can download the Office package from this page. We'll go over in a minute. Remember, if you already have this from a private account, if you bought it, you don't need to do this. This is just an option if you need the Office programs. In order to download the Office programs and check your email, you can go to outlook.com. From this page here, you hit sign in. Here you type in your email account. And then here you type in your password as presented from your password letter. You hit sign in. This shows here. You can click yes to it if you want to have an easy access on the other pages. From the page within here, you can see you have your email account here. If you want to set up forwarding for your account, this means that when you receive an email on this account here, it can be forwarded to a private email account, and that way you don't need to check this account every day. In order to set it up, you go on the top here, then you click on forwarding here, enable forwarding. Here you type in your private email account, and you can choose here if you want to keep a copy in this email account. Then you hit save down here, and that means that all emails sent to this account will be forwarded to your private account. If you want to download the Office programs, you go up in the top here on the 9 small dots. Here you click on Office 365. And here you click on Install and More and say Install Office 365 apps. You click on Install Office. Within a few seconds, this has been downloaded. Click on it to run it. This will give you access to Word, PowerPoint, OneDrive, as well as Outlook. When the installation is complete, once Microsoft Office has been installed, you will need to log in. Click here on Sign In or Create an account. Here you sign in with your Niels Brock email account. Hit Next. And here you type in your password and hit sign in. And you now have access to the Office programs. And remember, if you click on the top here, and this is not your email account, be sure to log out by clicking up here. If this is your private account listed here and you have bought Office program yourself, then this is of course fine. But if you don't have it linked to your private account and you want to have it through Niels Brock, you need to have your Niels Brock email account listed here. So if you don't have that and you haven't bought it through a private account, be sure to sign out. And then you click sign in again and you sign in with your Niels Brock email account. Then you can see in the top here that it should be listed with the Niels Brock email account. Printing on Niels Brock is a cloud-based solution. That means that once you have sent the print to the printer, it will be uploaded to the cloud. Then you find one of the printers and you can print out your print. You can use your student ID card to set it up conveniently, so you don't have to log in every time. But if you forget your student ID card, you can always log in manually on the dashboard on the printer. First, we'll go over how to set up the printer on a PC. After that, we'll go over how to set it up on a MacBook. If I want to print on a PC, first go to your browser. In this case, I use Google Chrome. Then here, you go to printer.brock.dk. On the page that shows up here, click on Download. Find it up here and click on it. Windows will come up with this error now. In order to bypass it, just click on More Information and say Run Anyways. Here, you type in your username and click on OK. Now the printer will be installed. In about 10 seconds, you will see a message saying the printer has been installed. You can close it here by clicking OK. And then if you want to check, you can go in here. Under Printers and Scanners. And now in here, you will have a printer called Niels Brock. When I want to print something out, let's say I want to print this page here, I go to Print. And then up here, I choose the printer called Niels Brock. And then I say Print. Now the print will be sent to the cloud, and you can go get it, which we'll go over in a minute. In order to get your print, it is a good idea, if this is the first time that you get your print, take your student ID card with you. You don't need it, this just makes it a lot easier. First, find one of the printers that are located around the school, then take your student ID card and scan it on the side here. If this is the first time, it will ask you to log in. You log in with your username and then your password down below. You hit sign in. Now your account has been linked to your student ID card. So next time you want to print something, you can just scan your student ID card and it will log you in automatically. Inside the menu here on the printer, you go to this one here, and here you can see the overview of all the print that's been sent to your account. Click on one of them and say print over here. In order to set up the print on a MacBook, first go to a browser, then go to printer.brock.dk. The page that shows up here, you click on download. The small app that's been downloaded, find it down here in download files, NP print. Click on it to run it. Click on open. In here, you type in your username and click OK. Now the printer has been installed. If you want to be sure, go up here on the small Apple icon, go down to System Settings, scroll all the way down until you find Printers and Scanners. Here you will now have a printer called Brock. If I then want to print something, let's say I want to print this page out here, I go to Print. In the printer setting here, I find it here, the printer called Brock, and then I send it to the printer. It will show up here, and then in a few seconds it will disappear. Now the print has been sent to the printer, and you can go get it, which we'll go over in a minute. In order to get your print, it is a good idea, if this is the first time that you get your print, take your student ID card with you. You don't need it, this just makes it a lot easier. First, find one of the printers that are located around the school, then take your student ID card and scan it on the side here. If this is the first time, it will ask you to log in. You log in with your username and then your password down below. You hit sign in. Now your account has been linked to your student ID card. So next time you want to print something, you can just scan your student ID card and it will log you in automatically. Inside the menu here on the printer, you go to this one here, and here you can see the overview of all the print that's been sent to your account. Click on one of them and say print over here. At the start of every semester, you have 55 pages available to print. If you use all of these, you will have to go into webshop.brock.dk. Within here, you can refill your account. In order to do that, go in here on webshop.brock.dk. On the page here, you can see there's one called print. Click on it here, choose your amount, and pay with a credit card. In a few minutes, your account will be refilled and you can print again. Now this is all for this short introduction video. Remember, you're always welcome to contact the IT department. You can either call us here or you can write us on this email. You're also more than welcome to go to support.brock.dk and submit a ticket, and we'll help you as soon as possible. And remember, if there is any AV equipment that doesn't work in the classrooms, like the projector's not working or you can't access the Wi-Fi, be sure to let us know, otherwise we won't be able to fix it. Have a good day and hope to see you soon.